Greetings and welcome to our morning energy yoga flow with me, Foi. And if you like our videos, please like, subscribe and share. And we'll begin on our knees this morning. And go ahead and sweep your hands out and up. As you inhale, palms will touch. And as you exhale, draw your hands down to your heart, clasp your fingers and then push your palms down towards the floor, rounding your back, chin to chest. Nice. 2 more times. As we inhale, reach your hands up, let your eyes follow your thumbs. And as you exhale, hands to the heart and then clasp your fingers, push your palms down towards the floor, round your back. Getting a good stretch in the arms and the back. 1 more time. As we inhale, we reach our hands out and up, let your palms touch above your head. And as you exhale, draw your hands down to the heart and then clasp your fingers, pushing your palms down to the floor, getting a good stretch in the back, chin towards your chest. Breathe. As we inhale, reach your hands out and up again, and this time as you exhale, lean over to the right side. Inhale, bring your hands back to the center. Exhale, lean to the right side. Now pull your belly in and pelvic floor lifted. Keep your core strong to protect your back. As we inhale, back to the center and exhale to the right. Good. As we inhale, come back up. Bring your hands up above your head. And as you exhale, palms will touch. Draw your hands to your heart. Again, clasp your fingers and then push your palms down towards the floor. Long arms, belly in. Breathe. As we inhale, hands out and up. Palms will not touch this time, and we'll lean over to the left side again, so just like we did to the right. As we inhale, we come back up to the center, and as we exhale, lean over to the left. So this is really great for just strengthening the core here, which is warming up. And as we inhale, come back to the center again, and as you exhale, over to the left. Good. Belly strong. Keep your core muscles engaged. As we inhale, come back up, and as you exhale, palms will touch, hands to the heart. Clasp your fingers and push your palms back down towards the floor, just warming up our arms and our body. Inhale, sweep your hands out and up. Palms will touch above your head. Exhale, release your hands beside your hips, and we will go ahead and transition onto our hands and knees, so into our tabletop position. So hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip width apart. Good. So not too close, not too wide. Now as you inhale, bend your elbows slightly, scoop yourself up, so lifting your head up and your tailbone up. And as you exhale, round your back, tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin, getting a good stretch in the back, in the spine. Nice. As we inhale again, slightly bend your elbows and scoop yourself up, so lifting your head up, tilting your tailbone up, dropping your belly into cow. And as we exhale, we round our back, releasing your head and neck, chin towards your chest. Good. Completely relax your head and neck. As we inhale again, scoop yourself up. So keep moving at your own pace. Come back to a neutral spine. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and we'll bring the right knee in towards the chest, and as you exhale, extend it back behind you. Bend your leg at the knee and your foot will extend up. Good. And then extend your leg back behind you, straighten that leg, and then lift your left hand up. Whenever you're ready, bend your knee and then bring your left hand up and over. If you can, reach your right foot, getting a good stretch here in the back, in the shoulder, and release. Bringing the right leg behind your left, we'll find our side plank, and go ahead and lift your right hand up towards the sky. Good. Breathe here. If you can, go ahead and shift your weight forward into your hand and lift your leg up, so as much as you can. Deep breath in, exhale, release back into tabletop. Good job. Same right hand comes up, inhale, and we'll thread the needle. So bring your right hand through underneath your left arm, Bring the right shoulder down. You can either choose to stay here, or you can extend the left hand forward towards the front of the room. Good. And then slowly release and back to tabletop. Nice work. And let's go to the other side. So same thing. So go ahead and bring your left knee in towards your chest, and then extend your left leg back behind you. Bend your leg at the knee. Push your foot up towards the sky, and then extend that leg back behind you again, straighten. Finding your spinal balance, right hand will come forward. Draw your belly in and breathe. Whenever you're ready, bend your back leg at the knee, and then your right hand will come over behind you, and maybe you reach for your ankle or your foot, kick up and back into your hand. Whenever you're ready, deep breath, exhale, release, and we'll find our side plank on the other side. So as you bring the left leg behind the right, and the left hand comes up. So you can either choose to stay here, you can go to the next step, shifting your weight forward into your hand a little bit, lifting your top leg up, and maybe even extending your top hand for over. Good. And releasing back down whenever you're ready. Back to tabletop. And then let's go for a shoulder stretch. So left hand lifts up and over, and we'll thread the needle. So bring your left hand underneath your right. You can either choose to extend your right hand forward, or you can just stay here in a shoulder stretch and just breathe. Relax as much as you can. And releasing, the left hand out and up to the side, and as you exhale, come back to the center into tabletop, maybe going through 2 or 3 cat-cow stretches, bending our elbows as we inhale, scooping yourself up, and rounding our back as we exhale. Good. And finding our way back to a neutral spine. Walk your hands slightly forward, curl your toes, lift your hips up and push back, coming to down dog. So whenever you're ready, begin to pedal your feet. Now you want to make sure there's not that much weight onto your hands. Good. As we inhale, coming up on the tippy toes, rolling forward into our plank, high push up. You can always do this on our knees. And exhale back into down dog. So really use your core strength here, up on the toes, and then roll forward from the belly like a wave, and into down dog, up and back we go. Nice. One more time. Inhaling up and forward. So you want to roll forward. You want to feel your whole core engage. And as you exhale, drop your knees, chest and chin down, coming down onto the stomach, flattening the tops of the feet. As we inhale, come to cobra. So just slightly lifting up, squeezing your shoulder blades, exhale down. 2 more times. As we inhale, we come up to cobra, squeezing your shoulder blades, exhale down, really pushing the tops of the feet into the floor, activating the legs. And as we inhale again, lift up to cobra, exhale, release back down to the floor. Good. Coming up, you can come up through a plank or on the knees and into our downward facing dog. Stepping your right leg forward, dropping your left knee down. Good. Inhale, reach your hands up. Let's find our crescent, modified crescent lunge. As we allow the back hip to open. Deep breath, exhale, hands down, and step back into downward facing dog. Come forward to our plank as we inhale. Exhaling, knees, chest and chin. As we inhale, scooping ourselves upward dog or cobra, whatever feels good right now. And into downward facing dog we go on the exhale. Step your left leg forward, dropping your right knee down. Good. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, settle in for a breath or 2. Take another deep breath. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Good. And go ahead and step back into downward facing dog. Coming up on the toes, rolling forward on the inhale. Shifting forward into the toes. Exhale, knees, chest and chin, and scoop yourself up. Inhale, upward facing dog, and into down dog. Up we go. Exhale. Inhale, right leg comes up, and as you exhale, bring your knee all the way through between your hands. As we inhale, we reach our hands up, coming to full crescent. Now you can always drop your back knee if you need to. And as we exhale, go ahead and settle in. One more breath. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Stepping back into a high push-up. Inhaling, exhale, lower down. And on the inhale, coming up to upward dog. And on the exhale, coming to our downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting the left leg high behind us. And as we exhale, bringing that leg all the way through between our hands. Good work. Staying on the ball of that back foot or dropping on that back knee if you need to. As we inhale, we reach our hands up. Keep your core strong. As we exhale, we settle into our full crescent lunge or modified crescent wherever you are. Taking one more big breath. Exhale, bring your hands down next to your front leg. Good job. Taking your time. Good. And go ahead and step back into down dog. Nice. Up on the toes, we roll forward, going through our vinyasa. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin, and scoop yourself up. On the inhale, upward facing dog and downward facing dog on the exhale. Good job. Nice work. You're doing really good. Keep breathing. Taking about one more big breath. Completely exhale. Come forward to our plank, high push-up. And we'll just hold here. Deep breath. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Good job. And scoop yourself up. Upward facing dog. And into downward facing dog. So these are really great, strengthening the upper body. So you can always skip the vinyasa if it does not feel good. You can just come to down dog and breathe until you're ready to move again. So remember, this is your practice. Right leg comes high, inhale. And as you exhale, bring your leg all the way through between your hands. Good. Taking your time, grounding your left hand, we'll reach our right hand up towards the sky, finding our twist here. Breathe. Deep breath. As you bring the right hand down, we'll step back, bring the right leg up and back behind you if you can, or just come to down dog. So other side, left leg high, inhale. Exhale all the way through between our hands, finding our twist. So grounding your right hand, left hand comes up as we reach up. Good. Shoulders stacked one on top of the other. Breathe. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hand down and step back. Bring the left leg up and back behind you if you can. And as you exhale, lower it down to down dog. Going through our vinyasa or coming to down dog. So whatever feels good. Up dog and into our downward facing dog. Good job. Right leg up high, inhale behind us. Exhale, coming to pigeon. So bring your shin forward. Nice work. And then slide your left leg back behind you, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, stretching up. And as you exhale, we surrender down, leaning over. Good. Try not to drop onto the side. You want to be right in the middle, so keep your weight right in the middle. Now you can either stay on your forearms, you can place one fist on top of the other and place the forehead on the hands, whatever feels good. On the next inhale, slowly coming up, lifting your back knee off the floor, and then that right leg, you can either choose to bring it to down dog or bring it up and back behind you. Lift up high, exhale down. Other side, left leg high, inhale. Exhale, bringing your shin forward, coming to our pigeon pose. Good. Inhale, hands underneath the shoulders, lengthen through the spine, and then exhale, fold forward. So again, find the most comfortable place for you, keeping your hips right in the middle. Try not to lean on either side. Breathe and relax. Slowly coming up. As you inhale, curl your toes, lift your back knee off the floor. Left leg comes directly up and back behind you. Inhaling, stretching up. Exhale, leg down to the floor. Coming down on our knees, and we'll find our child's pose. Completely relax here. So forehead will come down to the mat. Nice work. And extending your hands forward. Keep breathing, stay with the breath. And slowly find your way up to tabletop. So onto the hands and knees and into down dog whenever you're ready on the exhale. Right leg comes up and back behind you as you inhale. Try to make sure you square your hips. Bring the right leg all the way through between your hands. And as you inhale, reach your hands up above your head. Palms will touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. Now slowly bring your left knee up in front of you. Good. coming to a balancing pose. So we're standing on that right leg. So bring your left foot either on your inner shin or inner thigh, or you can always have it down, heel on your right ankle. Make sure you continuously open that left knee out to the side, because tree pose is a hip opener and a balance. Deep breath in, bring your knee back forward, exhale, step back into a lunge and into down dog. Do the same thing on the other side. So left leg high, inhale, exhale, bring it all the way through between your hands. Inhale, reach your hands up above your head, palms will touch. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Take your time, focus. Right knee comes forward in front of you. Inhale, maybe you'll have your wobbles. That's good. And finding your tree pose. So opening that right knee out to the side, foot either onto your inner shin or inner thigh, or maybe all the way down if you're just beginning your balancing practice. Breathe here, continuously opening the knee out to the side so we can get a good opening in the hips, in the hip flexor. Yes. Bring your knee back forward, inhale. Exhale, step back into our lunge and into a high push-up. Good. Holding our plank. So really pull your belly in. Lengthen through the spine. Imagine two people pulling you in opposite directions. One holding your heels, one your head. Deep breath in. Exhale, come down on the knees. Good job. We'll find our camel pose. So lifting your hands out and up, inhale. Now go ahead and bring your hands onto your lower back. Now if you have any intense lower back pain, you want to maybe skip this one or do it to where you're most comfortable. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, so supporting your lower back, go ahead and squeeze your hips forward, squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your heart up, stretching up and going for a good back bend here. You can always reach for your heels if that's comfortable for you. So really listen to your body for this one. Take a deep breath in, slowly coming out of it, and we'll find our child's pose as our counter pose. Completely relax. Very nice work. So back bends are generally very energizing and great to be done in the morning. Slowly coming up, inhale, and we'll find our seated position. And roll your shoulders up and back, sitting up as tall as you can. Bring your hands behind your thighs and then lift your feet up. Finding our boat pose. You can either stay with your hands on your thighs, or you can come to full expression boat. Maybe your legs will come straight. And deep breath in, exhale, lower down into canoe, so your heels and shoulders will not touch. As we inhale, come up, knees bent. Exhale, lower down into canoe. Use your core here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down into canoe. Good job. Nice. Inhale up, nice and slow, so no rush. Exhale, lower down, all the way down on the mat. Reach your hands up and back behind you. Point your toes forward, reach your hands back. Full body stretch. Exhale, right knee comes in. Bring your nose up towards your knee. Lift your left knee off the floor. Breathe. Great for digestion. As we inhale again, going for a full body stretch. Hands back, toes forward. Exhale, left knee comes in. Squeeze. Flex your toes, lifting your right knee off the floor. Right heel off the floor. There you go. Inhale, reach back again. And as you exhale, bring both knees in, nose up towards your knee. Squeeze into a tiny ball, flex your toes. As we inhale, release down, bring your hands underneath your lower back and extend your legs up. Good. Now we'll go into our wheel. I call them wheels with our legs. So bring your knees in and extend your legs forward. Inhale, bring your knees in. Exhale, forward. Good. You can always lift your head and neck up. Now if you need to see what I'm doing, just go ahead and look at the video. It's kind of hard to explain. Good. Bring your knees in, stretching forward. This is great for the abs, the whole core area. Good. Just switch directions, keep moving. Nice. Move with the breath. So as we extend, we inhale. As we bring in, we exhale. Come back to the center. Extend your legs up. As we inhale, lowering your right leg down. Bring it back up. And left leg. Good. Keep alternating. Spread your toes. Really lift your toes up. You can always intensify by lifting your head and neck up. Good. Try not to use your neck. You want to really use your belly. If you want to go a little step further, you can move both legs at the same time while keeping your head and neck up. Keep breathing. So inhaling, exhale. Good. Nice work. Inhale, exhale. Remember, if you can move one leg at a time. Nice. Come back to the center. Bring your big toes to touch, heels open, and then pulse up for 5 times. And then we'll switch. Bring your heels together, toes will open, and pulse up for 5 times. So as we pulse up, you exhale, 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 and release down. Good job. Full body stretch. Inhale, lengthen. Breathe. Deep breath. And as you exhale, relaxing down. Walk your feet in towards your glutes. Bring your feet towards the outside edges of the mat. And bring your knees in towards each other, and then move your knees from side to side like windshield wipers. Taking your time, maybe holding on one side, getting a good stretch in the quad and the hip flexor, and getting a good stretch in the spine. Good. So remember, always take your eyes in the opposite direction as the knee, so we can get a good stretch all the way up in the spine. Nice. Keep breathing. Just observe how you feel as well as we keep moving. Nice and slow, so no rush. Nice and slowly come back to the center. Walk your feet in slightly, and we'll find our bridge pose. So we'll go ahead and squeeze your hips up high. Deep breath in, squeezing your knees in towards each other. So imagine you have a block or a big book in between your knees. So squeeze, deep breath in. Exhale, lower down to the floor. Nice work. Very nice work. So go ahead and bring the bottoms of our feet together. Allow your knees to fall open to the sides for our reclined butterfly pose. Place your hands onto your belly. Close your eyes and just breathe here. With each exhale, allow the knees to fall open to the sides. So the more you relax in our stretches, the deeper you go in the poses as you allow the body to release. And we use the breath as well. So with each exhale, you want to release something, tension, stress, anything you no longer need. You just want to let it go with the breath. And one more big breath. And as you exhale, begin to extend your right leg out towards the upper right corner of the mat, left leg towards the upper left corner of the mat. Go ahead and walk your shoulders out, hands beside your hips, and palms facing up. Close your eyes, shake out your jaw, completely release the body here. Coming to a Savasana, relaxation pose. So it's easy for the mind to wander in Savasana, but you want to stay connected to the breath and to sensation. And if your mind does begin to get sucked into the thoughts, you want to just guide your mind back to the breath. Give yourself this present moment to relax. Maybe this is the only time of the day you have to be yourself. Just be here without having to think about anything or do anything. So just enjoy. And with each exhale, allow yourself to sink deeper and deeper into the mat. No tension, no stress. Just breathe. And slowly wiggle your toes and fingers. Reach your hands up and back behind you. Nice. Go ahead and roll your ankles and roll your wrists in one direction and then the other, allowing the joints to release. Open your hands out to the sides, airplane arms, deep breath in. Exhale, give yourself a big hug, a big hug, and some love. Nice. And then we'll open up and just switching arms. Whatever arm you had on top, bring the other one on top. A big hug, some self-love as you prepare for the day. Go ahead and bring your hands behind you. Hold on to your elbows. Allow your hands to relax. And then go ahead and bring your knees in towards your chest whenever you're ready. Rock from side to side, massaging the lower back and the spine. And taking your time, we'll slowly find ourselves up into a seated position with our legs crossed. And go ahead and extend your hands over your knees. Link your index finger with your thumb, sitting up as tall as you can, and allow your eyes to close. So we're just going to go through a brief meditation just to allow us to center and prepare for the day. So for the next few moments, just focus on nothing but the breath. As we feel the breath come in through the nose and leave through the nose. Again, meditation is a way of us learning to control our thoughts. So we would just want to be mindful of the thoughts that are coming through our mind, but at the same time try not to get sucked in to the trail of thought. So you just want to be the observer. Just watch as we begin to learn our thought patterns and change the ones that don't help us to grow and encourage the ones that do help us to grow. And then once you're done observing, bring your mind back to the breath. And same thing, once the thoughts comes up, just observe it without judging. And then bring your mind back to the breath. Nice. And slowly open your eyes, deep breath. And as you exhale, bring your right ear to your right shoulder. And roll your chin towards your chest. Left ear to the left shoulder. Nice. One more time on each side, right ear. As we inhale, back to the center or to the left side. So bring your chin to the center. And as we inhale, big yes. Bring your chin up. And as you exhale, chin to chest. And as we inhale again, lift up. Exhale, chin to chest. Back to the center. And as we inhale, look over the right shoulder. Exhale, back to the center. Inhale to the left. Exhale, back to the center. Roll your shoulders up and back. About 3 times, giant circles with the shoulders, relieving any tension. And then we'll switch directions and go the other way. So going forward, so roll your shoulders forward. Nice work. And completely relax now. Good. Sweep your hands out and up. Palms will touch. Let's gather all the wonderful benefits from our practice this morning. And as you exhale, bring your hands back to your heart. Thank you so much for joining me. and have a wonderful day. Namaste. Namaste. Peace and love.